Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So I am here for what I have been worming. I have my basket full. I'm getting pretty good. This is my second week in a row on time. So let me see if I can just get my desk a little closer. So I'm going to start with non-wax items, even though I just gave that a big teaser right there. I'm gonna actually start with non-wax items like normal. So let's start with pods. I only have two, which I've talked about these before. They are in Squeeze the Day. So I had these in my air purifier here in this office. I actually ended up taking the air purifier here in this office to my work office, like my desk at work. So I had Squeeze the Day in there, but I took them out because I put in winterberry apple tea at work, which was amazing. These are just like a straight up lemon. They have a little bit of vanilla. I feel like the pods are definitely more lemon. It's just kind of like the wax Squeeze Today lemon, but without the vanilla, in my opinion. So these pods were fairly strong. Someone was asking me how the pods do in the air purifier, and they're definitely lighter. Like if you're looking for a lot of scent, I would put these in a wall fan and use both of them. I feel like even in the air purifier, like the first couple days, they're really strong, but I feel like the air purifier pumps out so much air, and it also kind of pumps it around the whole entire pod versus just like straight through the middle of the pod. It's like all kind of surrounding it, and it's pumping out so much air that it really dissipates the scent. And I feel like it seems like they go quicker that way because I feel like they aren't as strong like the whole way through. So I feel like if you start them in the air purifier and end them in a wall fan, you'll probably get like better results. I know some people don't like that. Also, I will say though, like if you have a really strong pod that you're like, I don't know if I can do this. For example, I had Cloudberry Dreams that came in a whiff box. I'm using those pods right now in my air purifier in the open concept. I started off with one and it was literally like choking me. I had to really ease into it. Like I'd put the pod in a little bit, take it out, put it in, take it out. Like it was really strong and it was still not even hardly cutting it down. I can still smell it. It's been in there for weeks, honestly. Probably a good month. It just, the Cloudberry Dreams is just really strong. So I've heard Make a Splash is really strong. I haven't tried that one yet. I'm sure Cocoa Lime is really strong. The Squeeze the Day I started in my wall fan, and then I had in the Scentsy Go, and then I put them in the air purifier when they were like pretty much almost done. So I can't really speak to these on like how they were at the start in an air purifier because I didn't start them there. So that's kind of my recommendation on how the pods do in the air purifier. I know Robin on here was talking about the air purifier in their room that they like to put in pods. It just like makes them more gentle so it doesn't conflict with the wax. And I was like, that's really, really smart. I like that idea. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on my pods, but I'm loving the air purifier and the pod system. Like even if I put in my pods that are kind of lighter, especially at work, I have found it does way better than my Scentsy Go for like dispersing the scent because it just makes it a little bit lighter. And it also makes me feel better just sitting at my desk. So it's kind of like a win-win, honestly. Sending the place without like overpowering people. You can definitely still smell it. And the air's clean. What more could you ask for? So I have 3 soap things. So I have an empty dish soap in Fiesta Lime. This was from last year's summer collection, I believe. This is definitely a combination of, it smells like soap with lime in it. Like how, maybe not Dawn, maybe that's a bad example. Maybe like a not name brand, maybe just like a generic dish soap would smell, but lime added. It wasn't bad, but it was just definitely interesting. I'm glad to be done with this. I feel like the dish soaps take us a little while longer to use because we have a dishwasher. But we do have dishes now that we wash with the dish soap. We have specific pans that you're not supposed to run in the dishwasher, so we do wash all those by hand. So I do feel like we're going through it a little bit faster now. After the Fiesta Lime, I got out a mandarin and mango nectar, so we'll see how long it takes us to go through that one. And I also am using the counter clean of that because I was like, I had to put Perfect Peppermint away, I know, but I was like, I need something more springy. I have to move on. And now they match, so that's exciting. I have 2 hand soaps here, and these are the old packaging of hand soap. The new packaging, so you might be able to get some of the hand soaps on sale because of the packaging if they're the old style, but I know they were really like clearancing them out, trying to get rid of them. The new ones look like that, so they're definitely a lot larger. It says new, larger size. They're 11 fluid ounces for $9, and these were 7 ounces for $6, I think. So honestly, the price is probably better now. I am curious about the pump and like how they work. This pump looks a lot better than this pump, but I have so many hand soaps that I definitely don't need to like, if it came in like a whiff box or something, I would be excited, but I'm not like in the market to buy more hand soaps. I'm trying to use up the ones we have. So I have 2. I have a used up pineapple coconut vanilla. Really like this one. I'm pretty positive this is coming in the wax in the summer for Bring Back My Bar, if I remember reading that correctly. And then I actually have a Luna, which is half full, which you might be like, why are you mentioning it if it's half full? So I took what I've been doing with all of our hand soaps. So this is kind of like a random start to like, I'm just inputting this here because I didn't know when to start this, but I just filled up this Luna. I've been splitting my hand soaps in half. So like this half I made into a foaming hand soap, and then the second half I'm gonna take to work and use in this dispenser. So that's what I did with the pineapple coconut vanilla. I did that with shimmer, which is actually at work right now. But I thought it would be easier to talk about this at this stage when I've like made the foaming hand soap and I'm about to take it to work, rather than this one. I was like waiting every day, like, is it empty? Is it empty? Because I was like, what if somebody throws it away and I don't grab it for my empties? Which I feel like I'm the person, because it's my hand soap, I feel like I have the best like read on it, like, oh, it's getting really empty, I'll switch out the soaps. I don't feel like anyone else is really switching out the soaps, but also I don't feel like I'm at the stage where I want to be like, hey, don't throw my soap away, I need that for an empties video. So I figure it's probably just easier to talk about this at this stage where I'm about to bring it to work. So in the event that it does get tossed and I do not take the empty for these videos, we talked about it. So that was a lot going on right there. That's what we're doing. So we have made this into a foaming hand soap. I did, and it's in the kitchen. We have shimmer going. I'm still using that at work, which I have gotten some compliments on. People are really enjoying it. Don't think that comes in body care anymore. I'm really sorry. It does not. You can get pineapple coconut vanilla and Luna though. But we have Luna going in the kitchen and it's been really nice. Corey said he really likes it. I will say, if you are making foamy hand soaps, lots of videos on how to do that. You just mix a certain ratio of like liquid gel soap to water and make sure you have a foaming pump. I will say, the foamier you want to add less water. I've found that in my trials. The shimmer one I did, it's really watery and so it doesn't foam very good. I just like added a little bit too much water. So I did less so when I did Luna and it's working better. So I gotta let Jem out, she's scratching. There you go. Cat mom like. Okay, we are officially to the wax. So let's talk about that. I want to start by giving an update to Blueberry Burst. I talked about this last week, but I was like, I'm not quite ready to give my final thoughts about it yet because I hadn't quite finished warming it. I only had just started. Oh, it's driving me crazy. I think my hair is so perfect anyway. Okay, this is the Easter collection Blueberry Burst. It's very much blueberry. I thought it was going to be really, really strong according to how it smells in the clam on cold, but when it was warming, it actually was not bad. Like I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It kind of almost smells like a blueberry muffin, but the muffin's like in the background. Like I wouldn't classify it as a blueberry muffin. It's like in the realm of that. Also, after I had warmed all of them and like uploaded my initial first thoughts, I was watching other people's reviews, and a lot of people were saying that it smelled really similar to fairy tale pumpkin, but just with blueberry added. And I was like, I totally don't get that. But smelling the clam like right here today, I totally can see that. Like, I don't know if I just wasn't thinking that, like, because I hadn't watched anybody's reviews. I don't know if that just like wasn't in my mind. But now I feel like I totally get that. So I feel like that maybe makes my opinion like not as favorable, just because like I didn't love fairy tale pumpkin. It was like all right. I feel like I liked it more in the room spray. I got more of the bakery aspect. But I will say I actually ended up getting, I put a raspberry lollipop and a blueberry burst in my Scentsy club that's processing soon, just to get like 2 more bars. I didn't care for the lemon drizzle cake, so I don't want to buy the whole pack again. I'm just gonna grab these 2 bars one more time to try them. Yeah, I don't know that I'll keep them much beyond that, but I just want to have 1 more of each to give them another shot. So I think that's my final say on those. Some people have been totally loving the lemon drizzle cake though, so don't take my word for it. I got a lot of that floral note, which I was not a fan of, but some people are not saying they got that. So there you have it. I also did the Disney Turning Red. This is the new wax collection that goes along with the new movie. I will say this clamshell is like fairly stained for being a new clamshell. I don't know if you can see how like actually red the clamshell is. It's pretty bad. Like, I don't know. I feel like I can really see it in person. So to me, this was fruity, but it has pomegranate in it. It's super tart, like super, super tart. I let it go for 2 or 3 days and it was fine, but I wasn't like coming into the open concept and being like, wow, what is this? I love this so much. Like, it's super, super tart. It's not horrible, but it's definitely like, I feel like it makes me think of pomegranates. And it's so tart. It was very, very strong though in the open concept. Like, I think the combination of the fruity with that extra tartness just like really made it hang on forever. Like, I feel like it just lasted and lasted. So if you're looking for a long and strong, like, I know Patricia Gates talks about her like long and strong videos where she talks about those types of scents. That one was definitely like long and strong for me personally. Usually the Disney scents are lighter. That one was not for me. Speaking of powerhouse scents, we have to talk about Ruby Nectarine. This is the scent of the month for April right now, along with this warmer. This is the warmer of the month. So these are available while supplies last. This scent, I do not have a brochure. It's all the way back there. It's so good and it's strong. It smells like juicy fruit. Very good. Also, not oranges, not citrusy. I mean, it's definitely, it's called Ruby Nectarine. So they're obviously going for a nectarine scent, but it's not orange slices or like citrus oranges or any of that. It's so juicy smelling. And I know other people have said this, but it really truly is, and it is so strong. It seems strong in the clam. When I put it in, because I had made samples of it, I'd used it for sample making, but this was the first bar I did through like my open concept. I put 2 cubes in the 4 warmers, so using the full bar in my open concept, and then I had a different combination going up here, which was a little bit of a womp, and when I was like, okay, maybe this combination isn't going well just because like the heat hasn't kicked on. At some point the heat kicked on and I was up here and it was blowing the ruby nectarine around the whole entire house. Like I could smell it more than what was going in the room. I was like, oh, we got a powerhouse on our hands. Like just being downstairs in the open concept, it was almost like, whew, like it was taking you over. You could definitely like have this going in the open concept with like a windows open kind of day. Like it was so strong and amazing. This is definitely going in my club. I think it'll replace a few things, but I love it. So I do just want to say too, my open concept is not like vaulted ceilings or like super large square feet. I know people with those scenarios have issues sometimes, like with wax performance, but our open concept is just like right below this office right here. So it's not like vaulted ceilings. And it's not like we're just in a townhome, so it's not like a super large space. I mean, it is a combination of like our dining, kitchen, and living areas, but at the end of the day, it's not like we live in a mansion. So my wax open concept performance may not be on par with what you personally get in your home, depending on the style of your home. Like I know Lisa Roberry really talked a lot about in their old home with they had like that 2-story like front entranceway because the stairs went up. So it was really tall. Obviously scents aren't going to do the same there as they do in my 1-story open concept. No vaulted ceilings. Ceilings are regular height and smaller. So just to like provide some extra feedback there, I feel like that kind of makes a difference. Okay, let's talk about the Chase Rainbows collection because this launches on Monday. You can get these bars individually. You can bundle and save them like a 6-pack or a 3-pack should you desire, or you can buy all 5 of them for $25. So I warmed through them and I haven't watched anyone else's reviews yet. I've been trying to do that. I know I've talked to you guys many times about this so far, but I've been actually doing really good about not watching other people's reviews of scents until I warm through the scents. And I feel like I've been doing better about warming them timely to get you guys thoughts. So what I was trying to do with this collection. So I split the bars. I didn't like want to wait and be like, okay, I gotta warm them all through my open concept, just because I was like, that's gonna take a longer amount of time and I really want to get this up before they launch. So I did a combination of warming through my open concept, my office, with a combination of like the bathroom up here and like the landing of the stairwell, so kind of like in the hallway. Not that that's equal to the open concept, but it's kind of like in the same space, but with rooms, I guess. It has enough to take a whole bar, was kind of my theory. And then the last one, the blue one, because it was more fresh, I was like, okay, I feel like this one I can split between like the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the laundry room, like kind of those extra spaces that I could put more of a fresh scent, and then test the fruity ones in the other spaces. So here is what I did. I have them like backwards order, like blue to red, but it's still kind of in an order, so let's go that way. First we have blue, which has a sunshine on it, clouds, the whole kit and caboodle, being outside there. I've really been saying that a lot, kit and caboodle. I don't know why. I feel like once you say one like random phrase, like I used to say Basic Betty all the time. And I feel like once you start saying those things, you like continue to say them. I don't know. So this is sweet notes of melon shimmer against a crisp blue sky, while hints of musk add depth and dimension. So I feel like this is the last one I did, so I feel like I shouldn't be talking about it first, because I feel like my thoughts about the others impacted my thoughts about this one, if that makes sense. But when I smell it, I'm like, wow, this is the freshest, like outside. It reminds me of almost, I've never had this, but this reminds me of, if you like line dried your clothes, I feel like this is what your clothes would smell like. Like when you go outside and it's like a windy day and you get that smell on you, and then you come inside and you can like smell that still. That's what this scent is to me, which admittedly is, I actually really just detest that scent. When I come in from outside, I'm like, oh, I smell like that outside scent. That really bothers me for some reason. But I was like, wow, it's so authentic. Like, I think I really like this one. So the first place I had it going, which was Jem's bathroom, which is like half bath with her litter box, deemed her bathroom, the laundry room, which is another very small space, and then I think maybe the master bath and maybe the bedroom. I don't know if I had all those going like right away at the same time, but I think Jem's bathroom specifically, I walked in because I knew I had this going. It was just one cube and a mini warmer, but it's a half bath. It's a small space. All there is a toilet and a sink and Jem's litter box. So I remember walking in and thinking like, this is such a fresh, clean air scent, which is very similar to like other scents we have, yes. But I was getting that melon and I was like, I love this. Like, it was like the melon in Make a Splash. Does Make a Splash have melon in it? Because like, yeah, it does. Okay, it was like the Make a Splash melon that I was getting. And I was like, this is great. Like, this is so much better than Sandswept, Shoreline Drive, Vitamin Soothe, like all the freshies, because it had melon in it. It's not just a fresh air, it's melon. And it's not like watery, it's just fresh and melon. So I was really loving that. And then I had it going in the bedroom, and I even did it, I have an overnight warmer now in the bedroom. And so I did it there, and I remembered thinking the second day, like, this almost smells dirty. Like, I don't like it anymore. Like, my opinion completely changed. So I got 0% of the melon. So I don't know if that was just like a really, really top note and it went really quickly, or was I getting a whiff of something else? I don't know what it would have been, but you never know. Like, obviously certain spaces smell like different things. So maybe I was getting a whiff of something else, or depending on the space. But I remember in the master bedroom, like walking in there multiple times and thinking like, what is going? Like, I really don't enjoy this. So I feel like I started off really high with this one and then just like took a nosedive. So I'm really curious to see what other people have to say about these, but yeah. Okay, next is green. We have vibrant rays of Granny Smith apples and cactus blossoms sparkle across serene kiwi water. This one to me was very reminiscent of Appletini Splash, but more, not as sweet, not as like syrupy, tooth aching sweet. Like, Appletini Splash was way too sweet for me, like making my tooth ache. Like, I'm cringing right now. It's making my tooth ache. This one was more Granny Smith apple. Like, it was a better blend of like that balance of apple and other business. It wasn't just like so tooth aching sweet. It kind of, even Appletini Splash though, I think I don't know if it's just the apple, but it made me think of like fall. It's not necessarily a fall apple, but I think I'm just to the point where with the scents I warm, I'm just like, apple makes me think of fall now. And I don't know why. I did it in my office bedroom combination in the upstairs, and it did fine. It wasn't like overpowering. I didn't think it smelled quite as strong as some of the others, and so that's why I kind of did it up here. But like, it really reminds me of Appletini Splash, just not as sweet. Yeah, and I don't honestly know that I wouldn't say I smelled this and I picked out cactus blossom or kiwi water. Maybe the kiwi water, first of all, can't be as intense as a regular kiwi. I don't know if that's maybe giving it a little bit of something else besides the apple, but even the cactus blossom, like, I wouldn't really say I'm getting that. honestly, like it just kind of smells like a really, really fresh Granny Smith apple. Like you're just cutting into it. Like you just washed it and you're about to cut into it. Like that is what it smells like to me. Can't say I was like blown away necessarily. Next we have yellow. And this one is Radiant Lemonade, brightened by flashes of zesty grapefruit and pineapple. I feel like when people talked about this on Cold Sniff, they were like, I get the lemonade. And I don't know if I got the lemonade too. I feel like in the clam, I'm getting the lemonade. All I got from this on warm was the grapefruit. And it was strong. I did this in my open concept and it was so strong. I let it go for a day. And I was just like, every time I smelled it, I was like, I'm so disappointed in this scent. I really don't like it. It's choking me. It's so strong. By the end of the day, I was like, why am I torturing myself? Like, I can just take it out of my warmers. I felt like I owed it a full day's warm to test it when I like clearly didn't like it after it had melted fully. I was just like, no, I'm not happy with this. But I continued to let it go all day and just like do its thing. And I was not impressed. If you like grapefruit smelling things, I get a lot of grapefruit from this. Like I don't remember it going in my warmers and thinking, I'm getting pineapple, I'm getting lemonade. I only got grapefruit the whole day of warming. And it was strong. It's so weird. Like it's almost like not sour, but like definitely tart. Like the way the pomegranate scent is tart, it's very tart like that. But like even in the clam on cold, I kind of get a hint of lemonade. I never got pineapple, like not on warm and not on cold. And the only reason I think that would lead me to like want to put something like that in my club over other pineapple scents on my club would be that I would like really need to smell the pineapple. Like I have pineapple mint in my club, which is the best pineapple besides some of the other ones, but it's really, really good pineapple. And so I'm like, for that, like that's the scent note I would want to come out in a scent with those notes. And I got the grapefruit. So if you like grapefruit or lemonade, that's maybe gonna be your jam. Definitely the grapefruit though. I'm curious to see if other people got the grapefruit as heavy as I did, because I feel like on the like just Cold Sniff reviews, a lot of people said they got lemonade, which I feel like I could see that, but not warm. Okay, next I have orange, which is bright tangerine and orange slices shine between clouds of creamy vanilla. I think this one was the one I was the least excited about on cold. And warming it, I did it again here in the office, bathroom, upstairs area. And it wasn't the worst. Like it definitely was orange and kind of citrusy. I just remember it kind of just like going in the background. Like I don't remember it having a really like long lasting impact on me. Honestly, like it was just kind of going. It kind of smells a little cleaner-esque also. Like maybe if you just freshly cleaned your home, you would like this. But it doesn't smell like only oranges. I know also in the first Nest video, I said I feel like I get grapefruit in this scent, and then I realized the next scent actually had grapefruit. I still kind of feel that way. Except for now, I feel like it's leaning more like cleaner with orange and grapefruit. It's very tart for just tangerine and orange slices and vanilla. Like it shouldn't be this tart, but it is. But it wasn't like blowing me out of the house strong like the yellow one. When I say I was joking, in my open concept, I was not doing well. This one though, just in my bedroom, also very stained orange. These are like brand new wax parts. Orange, not my favorite. Okay, lastly we have red, which has a strawberry on it. It is soft watermelon hues highlight the sweetness of cherry and strawberry. When this was going, I was really enjoying it. This is the first one I did, and I did it my open concept. So it was very strong actually. All these were like definitely not light performers for me, so that was actually very impressive. I know sometimes when they ship out these collections early, it's like things are a flop because like they clearly were poured recently. These ones did okay, and some of them were very strong. So the red, it was going, I was really loving it, and I was just like, why does this smell so familiar? Like, it was bothering the crap out of me that I couldn't place what it smelled like. So I just like, you know, kept going around the open concept, just like not smelling the warmers, but just like in the air. I was like, okay, what is this? I can't place it. Kept doing the thing, and then it hit me. It literally, I need to test, but I'm pretty positive. It smells to me exactly like sun ripened berry, January's scent of the month, but with strawberry, which I liked more, I think. Also, I will say, I feel like I don't get this in the clam. I feel like the clam is not a good representation. Like, I don't feel like I get it in the clam, but the strawberry that was going really reminded me of the strawberry in strawberry basil, which I really liked and used to have in my club, which I had took out. So it was kind of like a mix of the strawberry from strawberry basil with sun ripened berry. And the combo was really, really nice. I let it go for 2 days, I want to say. And then I was like, okay, I have to test these other ones. I low-key wish I would have done this one last. I started with it, and I feel like everything after that just like, except for the blue, it was like, you know, red, I'm testing them all, and then the blue, and then it was a womp at the end still. So I think this one may replace my sun ripened berry. I have a few sun ripened berry, and it's not like that's one's like discontinued or anything at this point anyway, so I wouldn't feel like horrible taking it out of my club, but I do think I'm gonna replace it with the red one. So honestly, out of all those, I really like the red. I would definitely be intrigued to retest the blue, and I have another stack of 12. I have another stack of 5, like a collection of these bars, so I could test through them again. But I liked the red. I think that one's gonna go in the club. Blue, I would probably retest. Green, I would maybe give another shot, but honestly, like, I could leave orange, yellow, and green. But also, like, fruity is not my wheelhouse. So if fruity is your wheelhouse, I think you'll really, really like this collection. But I gotta say, I'm crowning red the winner because I liked that one the best. Okay, before I talk for another 30 minutes, I just have these bars to get through. So let me see if I can go in some kind of order here. So some of these are the bedroom. Let's just talk about the one that's not the bedroom. So I did this combination because I've been dying to do this combination. So I know I've talked to some of you guys about Corey likes to mix strawberry swirl and sugar cookie. I finished my brick of sugar cookie. However, the bars are in my club, so it's fine. But I was trying to recreate a strawberry pound cake type of situation because one of my favorite candles is strawberry pound cake. And so the strawberry sugar cookie doesn't quite do it for me. It's good, but it's like not really that close to strawberry pound cake, I feel like. So I was like, okay, maybe I should try strawberry swirl, and I'm gonna try it with birthday wishes. I had wanted to do this for a really long time, and I finally reorganized my wax stash and I pulled out birthday wishes. And so I was like, perfect, now is the time to do it. Couple things. First of all, Corey was extremely mad I used his bar of strawberry swirl, all but 2 cubes. I did get one in the clearance sale, and the club is coming soon, which has strawberry swirl in it. And it's not like he goes for that much wax, but he was very disappointed in me. Second, I think I made a boo-boo when I did this mix. I put 1 cube to 1 cube in all the warmers up here in the office bedroom office, bathroom, hallway, the bedroom next door, kind of like that little area. I put 1 cube to 1 cube, strawberry swirl, happy birthday. When Corey does this mix, he has too many warmers, so he'll put like 1 cube strawberry swirl, 1 cube sugar cookie in the separate situations. I think I killed strawberry swirl because of the happy birthday or the birthday wishes. I think it totally annihilated the strawberry swirl. Because it was like, this is what I was doing when I did the ruby nectarine. It just was like, when you would come from downstairs, upstairs, you would like get a whiff of it, but like being up here, I feel like strawberry swirl, you can smell because it's so distinct. And so I feel like the whole like milky note, which I know is what people don't like, but the whole like milkshakey type of smell to this bar was completely gone. And also it was not strong, which I know both of these are like at least mediums. So it was very disappointing. So since I have 2 cubes left of each, I'm gonna finish this bar and just give Corey the new one. I think I'm going to try in the office here again, like these 2 cubes in one warmer and then these 2 cubes in the other warmer, and see if that gets a little bit better performance, or at least like see what happens there. I mean, I have nothing to lose at this point. I only have 2 cubes left in both, and I have more of both of them, so I can continue to test things. But I thought that was going to be a better success, but I think where I went wrong was putting them in the same warmer. I realized after I did that, I was like, I probably should have separated these. Even while I was like dropping the cubes in, I was like, is this a good idea? Like sometimes the bakery things mixed with other things, like when you mix them, they just kill whatever's in the warmers with them. So sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it doesn't work out in your favor. Okay. Next I worked on in the Gemma's bathroom, actually. Got this scent. It is Shoreline Drive. And so this is a new bar from this season. And I wanted to give her a try. The notes, too many hippers. The notes are dewy greens, passion flower, and sea mist. I think this one is very similar to Sandswept, but I actually, smelling them side by side, think I like Sandswept more, which is hilarious because last year Sandswept was like my least favorite scent, even though it says bestseller in the catalog. It's only been available one season prior. But I do think Sandswept has a little bit more depth with the wateriness. I think this is just a lot of water with that like dewy greens, florally type note. I feel like it was very fitting for Gem's bathroom. Like, I don't remember her going in there and be like, wow, it smells really bad in there. I just think it kind of like fit the vibe. Her litter box. Would I run out and like buy this by the hordes? No, I probably will keep a bar on hand just in case, but like, I don't know. It's not, I think the surprising thing to me is like smelling that next to Sandswept. I feel like I'm more inclined to Sandswept. So random, but I was going through my wax stash and I came across a bar of blue sage and tonka that had 6 cubes left. I realized, yes, it only has 5 cubes left because I put in a cube in the bedroom next to me, just kind of like on a whim. And I don't have the notes for this bad boy. No. I wonder what they are. Okay. I kind of hated, me and Corey both, let's be honest, I kind of hated on this scent when it came out in the fall winter, and when it got like went away for the spring summer, like it got discontinued. I kind of hated on it. I was like, it really doesn't honestly smell that good. I did 1 cube in the bedroom next door in one of my best performing warmers, and I've definitely backtracking because I really thoroughly enjoyed the scent of it. it was really nice. It was like, is there sandalwood in here? I don't know. I feel like it doesn't even smell as good in the clam as what it smelled like when it was going in that room. It just like smelled like such a nice, like cozy bedtime, but like masculine, still like coziness. It was really, really nice. And so immediately I was like, I'm an idiot. Like, why did I not test this more sooner? Like, I tested the 2 bars and I just wrote it off. Now it's gone. I don't recall seeing it in the clearance updates, so I hope that's a good sign that it's maybe gonna make a return in the fall winter. I do have the 5 cubes left, but I was like, once I realized what was going on, I was like, oh my god, I have to update the people. I have to put this in my basket. Yeah, I definitely, for those of you who put this in your club, you have a vision. I clearly cannot see past today because I did not do good on that one. But I have the 5, so worst case, it's fine. But it's kind of like a mix between a men's cologne scent, but it's not only men's cologne, where it's like, okay, I'm tired of the room smelling like this. It's like a really nice balance of like a woodsy type of note or something in there. I wish I had the scent notes, but I don't. Okay. Cashmere and corduroy. I had 3 cubes of this that I finished up in the bedroom, and it was very nice. I really like this scent. I honestly think this is very feminine to me. These would probably be nice mixed. I'm sure I'm not the first person to say this, but now I'm like a fan. So I think this would be really nice mixed. So I have this one in my club and I love it. I honestly think this would be nice even in the open concept. I did in the bedroom, but it'd probably be nice anywhere. And then today in the bedroom, I have Dumbo going because I like Dumbo in the bedroom. It's just one of the first scents I bought from Scentsy, and I did it in my bedroom. And so now anytime I smell it, it's just like really warm and cozy to me. And there's a hair on my face. Get off. It's like vanilla and peaches. It smells so good. We don't have any type of notes in the catalog. It got discontinued. No. It's like vanilla and peaches. And I think it technically has mango. It's really good. I know some people are like, now that it's available again, I feel like it's really coming out, the people who are like, this is totally worth the hype. And then other people are like, this is not worth the hype. So let me know what side you're on, but I love Dumbo. I had this in my club, and then I actually added another bar to my other club. So 2 bars now. But I love it. And I can always get rid of one of them if I get a little stockpile going. But it's just so cozy, and it's so like nostalgic for when I got into Scentsy for me. So yeah. Okay. Lastly, I want to talk about my brick that I finished, Arctic Kiss. I feel like this is 2 weeks in a row. I've finished a brick. I'm so excited. I'm literally just finishing this today. Like, it's going in the room. So I have decided, first official decision, that I'm going to start using Mondays as my brick work days. So I don't know how this is going to go. But today was like the first Monday I'm giving this a test. And yesterday when I was like, oh, Monday, it's brick day, I have to like pick out a brick. This I only had maybe like 4 cubes and 4.5 maybe. And they were only cut in half. So I think, yeah, would that be 9? I think 9 was the number that I had, like, of actual cubes chopped. So I was like, 9, you know what? I could fit those in all my warmers upstairs and downstairs, and I could just finish up my brick. So the Monday warming actually really worked out really well. Arctic Kiss is just, let's talk about the sun since we haven't. It's just like melon and cool air, but I get a lot of the melon. So I feel like it works well for this like springtime transition where it's like the mornings are cold and it's crappy still, but like it's nice at the end of the day and you want a melon, nice fresh scent. So I really enjoy Arctic Kiss. I have a brick done. This was from the Scent of the Month kit. back when I first became a consultant. This is the first brick I got. No, yeah, no. Well, one of the first. This is the first month I was a consultant, 11 of 2020. So one of my first bricks. But I have another brick in Arctic Kiss and I have plenty of bars. So it wasn't a huge deal, but I'm hoping my new Monday tactic of using up my bricks, working on my bricks at least on Mondays, I can start seeing some progress on my brick stash because I need that. So let me know what you guys are warming. I'm so sorry I talked so long in this video. Usually I talk long, but apparently today I was just on a roll and I feel like I really didn't have that much. So, but I did want to tell you guys about the Chase Rainbows collection because, oh, I have the turning red notes right on here. Pomegranate, cherry, sugar, cane, orange twist. What the heck? I'm so prepared and I didn't even know it. I wanted to update you guys on the Chase Rainbows collection. The pods and the air purifier, just like the soaps I'm using, all the wax I'm using. I feel like this was really good to update today. So let me know what you guys are using. I feel like you're always super interactive in the comments, so thank you so much. And thank you for your support of my channel. It really means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.